So I couldn't help myself, and I just had to add to my very new shrimp colony that I just started like a month ago. I know eventually they're gonna make babies on their own. I started my initial colony with 10 red rillies. They're Neocaridina davidii. I liked that coloration, but I was also really reticent to just like jump into some of the blues or the stronger colored cherries, because I didn't know if I would be any good at shrimp keeping, and I didn't want to, like, you know, have death to something that I had just spent too much money on. When a friend said that she had some to share of the red cherries, I definitely jumped on the chance. By the way, shout out to all the fish keeping ladies. Okay, so here's how you do it with these sensitive little creatures. Once you get them home, you need to drip acclimate them. Whereas with just about any other fish, you can just pour little amounts of water into the bag for about half an hour or so until the temps sink. With shrimp, you have to be very slow and deliberate. They really do not adjust well, aka a death, to wild fluctuations in their water parameters or temperatures. This drip rate is maybe too fast, but I doubled the water volume in half an hour or so, and I think that's reasonable. To slow the flow, you just tie a few knots in the tubing until you get the drip rate you want. I tried to be really gentle in catching them this time. The last time I did the pour from the cup into the net method, but that seems too aggressive for these little beings. This time I slowly allowed them to go into the net and then transferred them to the main tank. Once they were all in, they were able to meet the rest of the crew and get acquainted. Cue shrimp montage. So there you have it. My little red rilly and red cherry colony is doing well since I've added them earlier this week. I did have one loss the morning after I introduced the red cherries, and unfortunately I came down and turned on the lights, and much to my dismay I found that one was being cannibalized by the others. So I couldn't. I had to get in there and pull it out. It was not
R.I.P. little shrimp like.
The others are doing great. They're healthy, happy, and always keeping their